Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about the lesson chemical reaction and equation. So what is a chemical reaction? A chemical reaction involves transformation of one or more substance into a new substance. We come across many type of chemical reactions in our day-to-day life. For example, milk when it is kept in a normal room temperature, it changes to curd after some time. So that is a chemical reaction. Now, cooking, when you cook something, it changes to a new substance. That is a chemical reaction. When the food we eat, that becomes a new substance. That's again a chemical reaction. Burning of something, combustion reactions, that's a chemical reaction. So the substances before the chemical reaction, they are called as reactants. And the substances formed after the reaction are called as products. Now we are moving on to the next reaction, magnesium plus oxygen, that is burning of magnesium ribbon. Now, whenever you're using magnesium ribbon, the first step is you take sandpaper and rub the surface of magnesium ribbon because magnesium would have been oxidized. Magnesium will be oxidized, so it will take time to burn. So take a sandpaper, rub the surface, and then you burn it. When you burn it, you can see the picture here. It burns brilliantly with a silvery white flame. So when magnesium is burnt, it forms magnesium oxide. Magnesium reacts with or burns with oxygen, burns in the presence of oxygen to form magnesium oxide. The formula of magnesium oxide is MgO. Okay, now you have to give a balanced equation. You have 2 oxygen here. So I'm going to put 2 here. Now magnesium becomes 2. So put 2 Mg. Now this magnesium oxide is a white powder. Magnesium ribbon is a solid. So here solid becomes a powder. There is a change of state. Now take this white powder, magnesium oxide, and put this powder in moist red litmus. Add this to moist red litmus and see the color change. It will change to blue. So red litmus changes to blue. So this shows that magnesium oxide is basic in nature. Okay, so the first reaction is magnesium burns in oxygen to form magnesium oxide, which is a white powder. And this magnesium oxide is basic in nature. The second reaction is reaction between lead nitrate and potassium iodide. Reaction between lead nitrate solution. Okay, aqueous. Aqueous means water is the solvent. We have dissolved lead nitrate in water. So that is solution of lead nitrate. This is a colorless solution. Now you take potassium iodide, which is also a colorless solution, and mix both. When you mix both, you can see here it forms an yellow color, lead iodide. So here lead nitrate is PbNO3 twice, and the formula of potassium iodide is Ki. These two react to form Pb combines with I to form PbI2, and K and NO3 reacts to form KNO3. Now PbI2 is the yellow color solid. You can see this in the diagram, yellow color solid. So this is the precipitate. The solid is the precipitate, and potassium nitrate is also formed. So here, this is also called as double displacement reaction. So Pb and iodine gets reacted. It displaces. Pb displaces nitrate. In the place of nitrate, you have I. And potassium and nitrate combines to form KNO3. So this is also a chemical reaction where there is change in color. Initially, lead nitrate and potassium iodide, the colorless solution, when you mix both, you're getting a colored solid or colored precipitate, yellow color precipitate. Now we'll see one more reaction. Take some zinc metal, small pieces of zinc metal, add dilute sulfuric acid. You can see the diagram here. Add dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid. You can see small bubbles coming out. So these bubbles are hydrogen gas. Now, if you want to test the type of gas which is released, you take a burning splinter or a candle and bring it to the mouth of the test tube. Then the hydrogen gas, the burning of hydrogen gas, it burns with a pop sound. There will be a pop sound. So that proves that the released gas is hydrogen. So in this reaction, gas is released. So we'll write the reaction here. Zinc, that's metal, reacts with sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid. You'll get zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. Hydrogen is a gas released. So metal reacts with acid by the release of hydrogen. You can also add hydrochloric acid. Zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid. It will form zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. Now, in these three reactions, we saw that during chemical reaction, there may be release of gas, or there may be formation of a new substance, which is a colored substance, or there can be change of state. The first reaction we saw, magnesium, which is a solid, it became a powder. That is also a solid. There can be change of solid. So there will be some changes that happens during a chemical reaction.